Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abon. Welcome back to Local to Global with FERENCVÁROS on FM22. Bit of a switch of focus to the Cup because we are now league champions for a second year in a row. We've managed to win the trophy with 5 games to spare. So we're switching focus to the Cup. Semi-final today, we're away against MTK. And if we win, the final will be against either Puskas or FERENCVÁROS. And hopefully within the next couple of videos, we will get yet another trophy before we leave for a brand new club in the summer. As always, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like, leave comments, and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. And let's jump into it. Cup semi-final day. Can we reach another final? So last time we were at home against Kisvada, we won 3-0. It took a bit of a long time to actually get going with the goals, and I thought we were going to be in for an FM at some point, but we got 3 goals in the last quarter of the game. Good win there, and that left us just a point away from wrapping up the title. And we did so in our very next game as we travelled to Honved and took a 1-0 lead with barely a minute on the clock. Lonchar's shot was saved, Andrade with the rebound. 62 seconds, it was 1-0. We made it 2 in the 26th minute, Andrade heading it down for Fink, and it was hit off the post as we doubled our lead. We made it 2-0 in the second half, 53 minutes in, Tollinson's header off the bar, in by Lonchar on the rebound, he was onside, VAR gave it, it was 2-0. And then we scored a third deep into stoppage time, Daniel Ballard's header off the bar, the ball was over the line, Goal Technology looked at it, and it was 3-0 final score, we won the league. And then we were away from home against Mezu, and this was another comfortable performance and a good win. And it was 1-0 after 30 minutes. Bradley Fink chipping the goalkeeper, lovely chip, 1-0. 2-0 came in the 55th minute, it was Fink again, this time beating the goalkeeper at his near post. Bad goalkeeping there, really. And we made it 3-0 after 81 minutes. Johnny Clayton with the shot, saved by Ricardo, and Andrade put the ball back in there. And it was Zubkov at the far post with the header and his 7th of the season to make it 3-0. So 3 consecutive 3-0 wins, and our defensive record has gone much better. We've only conceded 1 goal in our past 6 league games. We're still on a fantastic winning run. Of course, we've only dropped 4 points all season. And we're just 2 points away from equaling our tally from last season with 4 games to spare. So hopefully we can break the 90-point barrier and try and win our remaining 4 games. But today it's about the Cup or against MTK. 4 league games to go, Debrecen, ZTE, Ur and Vasa, so we'll try and get maximum points from those 4 games. That will give us 94 points to end the season out of a possible 99. We'll drop 5 points, we haven't dropped 4 points. 94 out of 99 points, that's pretty darn good. Looking at the team news, Andre Roman not fit to play at the moment. He's currently out with a bit of a hamstring injury, but almost fully recovered. And Borkovic is not fit to play today, so Kinkses will start at right back. Adu's going to replace Ballard at the back. And I think we'll go for Vanksa in place of Fink. Just give Fink a bit of a rest in this one as well. I think that is what we'll go with. That's a pretty good side to put out there, I think. And we should do well. We're still, winning every game that we can. So hopefully we can get this under our belt and reach the final. So we haven't made too many changes to the side after those 3 consecutive 3-0 wins, but just trying to keep it as fresh as we can. Let's jump into the semi-final and let's see if we can reach another final, go for another trophy. We're at 6 trophies in our career so far on this save. This would be number 7 if we can win the Cup. And 10th minute of the match, here's Johnny Clayton. And Lonchar playing at left wing at the moment, but doesn't quite do well there. Here comes Tollinson to Adu, Mogirusi. Clayton, keeping the possession well here. Just need to try and find a way through. This might be it. Stefan Lonchar! Oh, just over. Okay, it's been a pretty quiet first half. I think we've had the only real chance of the game, and there's only 5 or 6 minutes left to go. A couple of shots on target for us, but not a great first half, really. I was hoping for a goal in this first 45, and we haven't got it. So half time, we go in goalless. We've got the early crosses on. We can try and work the ball into the box and see if that works. Vanks has not really had much up top in terms of service, so hopefully this gives him a bit more, and we'll see if we can get a goal and get through this game. I don't know what our board expects from us in the Cup, and I think they might be expecting a final, so if we lose this game it might make him a little bit upset, but we've already won the league. We had a fantastic showing in Europe, which is good, and oh, we might have a chance here. Vanksa with it, but it was well defended, but I think there was an offside anyway, or a foul maybe, so we didn't get anything from that, and the empty goalkeeper sends it long. Adu wins it easily in the air though. Here's Andrade to Kinksess. And that's a good ball to get Vanksa on it. And is Vanksa going to score? No, he's not. Straight at the goalkeeper, and Mulak kicks it off the advertiser hoarding. Corner with Shajevic and headed away by Kubani. Tolinson heads it back in. And Shajevic with another chance to put it in, but we don't get to see it. Just haven't managed to get that goal so far. We haven't been amazing, but we've seemingly controlled the game. Might be time for a couple of changes maybe as we approach the hour. Loncha and Vanksa I'm looking at maybe bringing off. Maybe get Bradley Fink on. He should be good enough to at least come on from the bench. Here's Sissoko. Got some space out wide. And this is a bit nervous here. MTK looking to try and get forward here and get a goal. Kabani, well saved by Dovin. But now we have a corner to defend and looking a bit nervous here. Oh, near post header by Uber Coloma. But Dovin again is equal to that. Now a corner from the other side. We've got to try and weather this storm here. Primorac with a header off the post. Toro. Don't do no fouls now, please. Mulak. Oh, that was close. Again, I think it was saved and then off the post, I think. Right, I think I might need to make some changes. Lonchar's not really done too well. So Boros is going to come on. And I'm going to bring on Fink as well. So double change. Let's see if this does any better. I'm debating maybe going attacking. We'll see this highlight out. That's a good cross, but it's met by Bulak. Here's Jonathan Toro again. And Kubanli. And they're really grown into this game, MTK. And the cross should be easily dealt with. It is by Clayton. Here's Fink. Mogirusi. He can maybe look for Correa. Finds Felix Correa. Can he find a cross now maybe? He does. But again, defended well by Sissoko there. And Toro again. He needs a bit of help up front. Clayton really well defended there by the midfielder. Here's Mogirusi. Clayton. Some end-to-end stuff here as well. An entertaining second half. That's a good ball for Fink. Can Fink finish this off? Yes, he can. It's 1-0. 66th minute of the game. Bradley Fink on from the bench. Vanksa slightly underperforming up top. Fink's come on and put us in front. Really good ball here by Felix Correa for Fink to beat the defensive line and then finish past the goalkeeper to make it 1-0. Calm down shout maybe? Let's try that. Oh, corner for MTK with Toro. And Kubanli, oh, they've equalised. Not long after the goal, Kubanli with the header from the set piece, and it's 1-1. Dear, okay. This is going to be a nervous game here. One of our biggest challenges, I think, so far this season. Not great defensive play there. Who was that? Number 84? No, I think that wasn't an 84. Was that Boros? Was it 34? I'm not quite sure. We might be looking at extra time in this one, folks. Because this hasn't really been as comfortable as I thought it would be. I'm not going to go attacking because they've actually threatened. They're actually edging the possession game as well. We've got one more change we can make. And then an extra one. Tollinson's really struggling actually, I've just noticed. We'll get him off. And we will have one more sub that we can make if this goes to extra time. Which will probably have to be a midfield change. Because Mogirisi, Clayton and Riccardi are all tired as well. So there may be a midfield change. If we have a midfielder on the bench, Riccardi I think would be the one to come off because he is really knackered as well. But 94 minutes up, extra time looms. This hasn't been as comfortable as I thought it would be. Don't let that slip away from you because we have been the better side. Do we actually have a midfielder on the bench? No. We had Lonchar, but we brought him off because he played left wing. So that's put us in a bit of a spot of bother. We can maybe put Djordjevic behind Fink. I'm not sure how well that would work. Or maybe put Correa in there. Yeah, that might be better. Keep Djordjevic out wide. Put Correa in that number 10 spot. Maybe as like a shadow striker. Because they seem to work quite well this year. This isn't really the time to be experimenting with extra time in a cup semi-final. But yeah, we've got a bit of a fitness issue here. And let's see if we can get through this semi-final. This may well go to penalties. This is going to be a nervous half an hour of football for both these teams. But it still could go either way. MTK have kind of grown into the game. But we took a while to get going. Fink might get a goal early on in extra time here. Oh, bad finish. That was a big chance within 2 minutes of extra time to go back in front. And it didn't happen. There were just a couple of minutes between the goals in the second half. And I think we've been a better side here, but we just haven't managed to put them away. And Andrade's absolutely knackered. So's Mogirusi. Penalties may well be coming here. They'll start the second period of extra time with apparently no chance to do a team talk. I've gone for an encouraged shout though. This is going to go to penalties, I think, which I ain't too thrilled about. 115 minutes gone. We'll try and do a late demand more with these last couple of minutes to go. But extra time, nothing has happened, and we're going to penalties. And to be frank, our penalty takers are not very good. Djordjevic and Shajevic are only really solid takers. There's lots of composure in the side, but the actual penalty taking outside of those two, really not good. So we're going to go Djordjevic, Shajevic first two, and then whatever happens after that happens. See, it's hard to say I expect to win in this shootout. It's a lottery. So pick your spot, don't change your mind. Penalty shootout time. Here we go. We are at the East End, I guess. Djordjevic is first for us. We need a good, strong start here. First blood goes to us, 1-0. Jonathan Toro is up next. His corner did give them the equaliser. Barely 2 minutes after ours. And that's another well-struck penalty, similar to Djordjevic's. Now it's Shajevic, the left-back, who has got decent penalty taken. And he's going to go left-footed. Is this going to give us the 2-1 lead? It is. Nice low penalty. Uber Kioma to make it 2-2 possibly for MTK. One of these going to be saved. We'll see. That one's not. 2 each after 2 penalties. Next up is Johnny Clayton, the box-to-box midfielder. Some decent defensive play today. Some good tackles won. Can he finish it from 12 yards? No. Clayton's is saved. It wasn't a good penalty. And now it's up to MTK to take the advantage. It's Fiorani. And he's going to go for a run-up here. And that is a really well-struck penalty. There's some power behind that. And it's advantage MTK. We could be going out here. That's not what we want. Mogurus is up next, and we need to really keep the pressure on MTK here. Mogurus' penalty is good. Nice and low into the left corner. But MTK have got the advantage. This could be 4-0. 4-3 rather. It's Snurnitsin? I don't know how you say that. Oh, the keeper there. Dovin really should have done better. He got hands to that, but there was just too much power behind it. And now the pressure's on us to keep ourselves in this, because who's next for FERENCVÁROS? It's Kingses, the right back. If he fails to score this, we're out. And MTK are through to the final. So Zoltan Kingses, on loan from Inter Milan, has to score this to keep us in the shootout. And he does. Keeper goes the wrong way. We're still in it, but now MTK have just got to score and they go through. So it is all up to Dovin to save this, or for Sissoko, I think as a defender, to miss the target. If he scores this, we're out of the cup and there's no trophy. Come on, Dovin. Oh, no. We didn't beat him in the 90 or the 120 minutes, and with stats like that, we really should have done. Possession was a bit equal. Like, MTK aren't a bad side, but we're better than them. But 6 shot seats on target. I mean, lots of fouls, lots of corners for us, which we didn't really use to our advantage. Vanksa and Lonchar, poor performers. Riccardi wasn't great either. Boris didn't really make an impact off the bench. Fink did. He got the goal. That's disappointing. That's very disappointing. Disappointing to lose to our rivals like that today. We weren't good enough. There you go. That's unfortunate. No trophy in the cup. So there's nothing left to play for this season. I can't believe that's happened. I think that's probably going to be this season done, because there's only league games left and we've already won the league. So that's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. That's a bit gutting to lose like that. That's really put a damper on what's been a really, really, really good season. Like, our record in the league, we're doing so well. Like I said, we've only drawn and lost 1 each. So the league is going fantastically well. We've got 4 games to go. But now we have no cup final and nothing really to play for apart from trying to win our last 4 games and trying to beat our points tally from last season. So I think what we'll do, like, honestly, I wasn't expecting to lose that game. I was expecting our cup final next episode. But what we're going to do is we're going to play those 4 games off camera. I'll show you what happens. And the next episodes, we'll be looking for a new job. Because, like I said, we're going to be resigning at the end of the season. Our contract is running up in June. So this will be the last season with FERENCVÁROS. I think we're in a good place now that we can really go for a really, really good club after winning, 3 trophies in domestic leagues in the cup, and doing really, really well in Europe. But the knockout stages just were a little bit of a step too far for us. So yeah, next episode, we'll have played those last 4 league games. Season will be done and dusted. And we'll be resigning from FERENCVÁROS and starting to look for a new job. And we're into April at the moment. So there's a possibility we could look for a job now and get it set up to join in the new season. That's something we could possibly do. Like, I'm looking at the Wolfsburg job there, 8th place in the Bundesliga. That's the sort of job that I think we need to be aiming for. Like, we're looking for a job in those top 5 leagues, hopefully a side that won't be in danger of like relegation. That's the kind of job I think we're looking for next. So yeah, that's kind of what we want to be aiming for here. Wolfsburg would be good. And then we can look at the job security as well. We've got the Leeds job, very insecure. They're in 16th place. Cagliari in Serie A. Looking at the insecure jobs, Norwich in the relegation zone in the Premier League. Huesca, bottom of La Liga. Freiburg in the relegation zone in the Bundesliga. Metz, lower down in the French League and Ligue 1. These sort of jobs I think we could get. Like Metz, reputation-wise, that would be a step down. But I think, yeah, a job like Leeds would be quite good. A job like... who was it? Was the German side Wolfsburg would be really good, like 4-star club. I think that's kind of what we need to be aiming for. So I could apply for this job and we could get it tied down for when we leave and then we join in the new season. That might be something we do. I'm not quite sure. But I think that's kind of what we need to be aiming for. So I'm not quite sure what we'll do. Whether we start applying for jobs now, ready for the new season, or play those 4 games and then resign and then start the job hunt from there. The benefit of getting the job wrapped up early is you get a full pre-season, you can make as many transfers as you can. If we leave after wrapping up the league, we might be waiting a bit longer to look for a job because we're going to be very specific about the sort of job that we can get and the sort of job that we go for. So getting it done early would at least give us a lot of time to prepare. But I think if we wait till the end of the season as well, there's going to be a lot more jobs. And I think that would give us, a bit more choice. So I think we'll probably get those 4 games done off camera and then we'll resign. And then the job hunt will start next episode. Honestly, yeah, I wasn't expecting to lose that cup tie. So season's kind of ended with a bit of an anticlimax. We won the league with 5 games to spare, but we ended up losing in the cup semi-final on penalties. Not really how I expected that to go. I wanted another trophy. Those things happen. It's unfortunate, but we move. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's video and for the season, apparently. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave comments, and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. And yeah, next episode, time to look for another job, I think. God knows where we'll end up, but I think we can be a bit more particular about where we go. We want one of those top 5 leagues, and I think we want an established side in those leagues as well. So we'll see what comes up. We'll see where we end up. And hopefully by the end of the next video, or by the start of the next one after that, we'll have a new job and it will be a corker as well. We will see very soon. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.